Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about illustration, more about illustration. Yesterday we talked about character design and I adjusted here my character design a little bit, I think a little bit more deeper, and but I don't want to focus on this topic today, and I would like just to pass to my sketch for illustration. And okay, I know that I am a little bit crazy, but yesterday I had a vision, and I draw this rough sketch with this scene with my color pencil, and now I would like to adjust to adjust deeper, to dive in and to adjust different details here. And what is most important to explain here for you, for my followers, this is some story. During my drawing I try to to explain you what I mean and what is this story about. And but for now I would like just to emphasize and to say that in interesting illustrations and in interesting pictures we have kind of illusion of depth, and this illusion we can achieve with kind of levels. Level of one, it is foreground, it's something that very close to us, and after that come middle ground, it could be a little bit further, and after that background, it is far away. And if you can to achieve and to show this depth, these layers, this I don't know how to explain it much clearer, but I hope you can understand me. And also, of course, we have foreground, middle ground and background, but middle ground could be much more richer, and also background could be not something one thing, it could be different some things together, and that what could make your sketch, your picture, your final product. Sorry, product, it's not good, but your final picture much more appealing and interesting. For this reason, just think about not only about three levels. Think a little bit deeper, a little bit wider, and I think so. So this is exactly what I would like to achieve in this in my illustration. I hope you can see it, because it is a little bit messy and maybe unclear, and of course I try to I just I don't know, I had some fantasy yesterday, and I would like just to adjust it and to bring it alive, kind of. And so this creature, I have no idea who it is, who is it, and it is something magic or half magic, but for now, for me, it is very important to emphasize this guy, because he is the main hero. He is protagonist of my story. It could be visual story, it doesn't matter. For now, just for now, this story is only visual, because you don't know what happens. You have to understand what happens, and you can understand by images. You can understand it by images. So here we go. This is my hero. I would like to adjust some details and emphasize his posture and his silhouette, because silhouette, it is very important, and is essential topic, essential thing to do. Okay, and I would like to add some details here because subconsciously, when we recognize a lot of details in some place, it kind of you kind of get closer to this object. It is kind of I don't know. You emphasize this scene. I would like to emphasize this foreground, and to tell a little bit more about it. Of course, I can add here some, I don't know, plants and grass and flowers, and but let's move on. Let's move on with it. Okay, in this case here, in this far away, we have a forest. Sorry for messy place for work, but I need to organize my workplace much better. Never mind, we continue, we move on, and we can to draw. And I suggest to you to draw as well. Sketch every single day. Do you remember it? It is my main goal. Okay, and also yours, I hope so. Okay, forest, trees. Of course, you have to do some research about trees, about forest, about depth in the forest, how it looks, and how it looks in different seasons, how it looks in different time of day, and all these things. It is very, very, very important to understand and to imagine to yourself. For imaginations, you have to have kind of visual library. It is not my know-how, something like that, and it is not my it is not new thing. To bring your visual library, it is quite famous sermon to your experience. It's kind of a visual experience, of course. So let's get further. Forest with a huge canopy of different trees. Of course, I keep in my mind that actually the paper sketchbook a little bit limit your abilities to say something, because it is only this format, and it is I can't I don't know, get out from these borders. I can't break rules of physical paper, but digitally, when I convert my sketch to digital drawing, to digital illustration, I can change everything. It is we have, as in everything, we have pros and cons, and this is a little bit disappointing thing in real drawing, because you can't change a lot. You have your limitation, but it is also nice because it is nice because in digital art, for example, if I would draw it digitally, I would enlarge this person, because I would like to add some details and to walk and to just watch on it closer. But here I can't, and this is a good point, because I can catch all this composition, all the picture together without any effort. I just can see it, and this is what amazing about sketching. This is what it is not just you have real sketchbook with your cool your own sketches, and it is like your journey, it is like your I don't know. Yes, it's diary of thoughts, and actually that's it. So, sketch every single day. It is kind of about this stick. We talk about somebody very old, ancient. I don't know if I can say it about king, about human being, but this is not human being. It is king of mountains, and he looks like mountain a little bit, and he's sleeping here. He's huge, of course. He is very big and big person, and he's ancient. What's the story about this guy and this king? We will see in the next sessions, in the next my videos. I don't know, because I know I have story about him and what is the interaction between between these two heroes, and I will told you a little bit. I will tell you, sorry, excuse me for my English, I'm making a lot of mistakes, but never mind, it is not important for now. It doesn't important for now. Okay, so we have here this image, and he's kind of sitting and dreaming on his chair or something like that. He has long hair and long beard, of course, and he's very ancient creature. Old man, old king, and of course he has his own guard, and its guard is something very imaginative. I don't know, I just make up this creature. It is a little bit, maybe it's influenced by Egyptian, some, I don't know, some creatures, Egyptian myth, and maybe not. I would like to allow to myself to make different changes and to feel free to imagine, just to break borders, break rules, and imagine what I want to talk about. That's it. And because it is interesting for me. It is really unusual and interesting, and it is not dull. It is not like draw and draw and draw and draw without any joy. And okay, this is my creature. Maybe I would add some strips here, maybe not, who knows. And this is far away, our king. He's sitting on stone chair. I don't think the chair it is the right word, but never mind. It is not important. And I try to understand to myself, to clarify to myself the level of his posture, of his sitting, where he is. I think he is here. This place, this part, it's a little bit tricky and a little bit dangerous. What is dangerous? Why it's dangerous? Because we have here some kind of touches, kind of I can't remember this the right word. Never mind, I keep moving. And so in this place it is a little bit difficult, because we in this tiny place met three levels: background and foreground and middle ground. And on one hand, it could be much more interesting. On other hand, it is a little bit dangerous, because it could mistaken. It could just, I don't know. The watchers, the people that watching your picture can't understand what's going on here. It is a little bit dangerous. But I keep in my mind that afterwards I will elaborate, redraw this picture in digitally, so I will change tiny details, and of course I will work in layers, and I will change it. But for now, I think it is a nice sketch. I don't know, I don't want to edit. Okay, about his posture. He's sitting, and I think I need to a little bit put his arm much more, to lift it a little bit, lift it, to draw it in this position. I think so it will be interesting, much more interesting and believable. Even in the fantasy world, in your imaginative world, you have to make your art believable, to make your creatures, your heroes believable, and it is I keep it in my mind. I try to keep it in my mind almost always. I don't like this posture of hand, but okay, I will fix it a little bit later. Okay, his belly, stomach, it should be here. So you can see I am playing with my graphite pencil, with my simple pencil. I play around different things, and it is a real sketching process, because I try to realize how can I change different things. Of course, I didn't pay attention about my camera. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm a little bit. I try to change it in editing of my video. Okay, this is our hero, our king. So what I started to say, that actually sketching, it is kind of your process of thinking, of making decisions about some scene, some sketch, something that you want to create. And this is what is most interesting in sketch work. Just understand what you're going to say here, to show here, and to tell here, because I tell here my own story, or some story. It could be illustration, it could be illustration for some book. It could be. For now, it's not. In the future, it is my story. For now, it is only my story. Maybe I should change its body and to make it longer, because it is kind of cat shape, and they have cats. They have quite long body compared to their limbs. Okay, again, also here, I have here the chair of king, and I would like to emphasize that this part, this kind of armchair, this part is closer to us, and I try to emphasize it and to show what's going on here. This part also, it is a little bit different because it should be also part of his armchair. It is not part of his clothes, his outfit. So I can change it much more. Sorry, much more. I would like to change it much more and to put his hand differently and to add here some shapes of stones, rocks, and things like that. And his clothes comes here. It is not good because it is also tangents and never mind, not for now. Okay. So for me, for now, in this stage, it is quite clear to me what's going on here, and maybe I will take a color pencil just to emphasize different things here. It's not, I don't know how time passed for now. 22 minutes, okay. So I need to clarify to myself what's going on here, what's going on here, what's going on here. And because this is a purpose of sketching, to decide something, to decide what are you going to draw, and also to clarify to yourself how it should be, how all these things should look. Sorry for my English, but I'm improving. Okay, that's it. So we have kid, our hero. Actually, he stays still here without name. I need to create name for this, for my hero, because I'm going to build a lot of stories around him. It's secret plan, secret goal. Okay, so we have our hero, our guy here. We have this creature, kind of bodyguard, but of course, because it's also, this creature also quite ancient, and it's just sleeping. Just sleeping. Okay, another level. And we have a chair here with a king, mountain king, and he's also ancient. Everything is ancient except for this guy. And so this is my story. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I would add here something else in the sky. Some, I don't know, some clouds. Real clouds, not iClouds. iCloud. Something like that. Maybe, just to add much more depth, because it is very important. It's make your art, your picture pleasing and nice. Okay, so for today's session, I think it is quite enough. I emphasized it here and decided to myself different details, and I'm quite happy with it. And so I want to focus on another sketch, or to clarify and to adjust a little bit this sketch as well. Okay, so here we go. Thank you for watching my video, and bye for now. See you next time. Keep drawing, don't forget.